What's good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today, we have some awesome information for you guys from Splatoon 2 apparently getting a release date on the official German Facebook page. We also have Suda51 on Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, and also Mercenary Saga Chronicles getting a physical release on the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, and we are starting off with the official German Facebook page saying that Splatoon 2, the Octo expansion, is listed for July 13th, 2018. So this could be just a little bit of an error, or this could be something that was a misprint, but chances are, based on what I've seen here and the graphic, I talked about this in PE Live, that the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will be dropping on July 13th. Now, why is July 13th important? Well, that's the same week that a lot of big name games are dropping on Nintendo Switch. We have Project Octopath Traveler, we have Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and we also have Captain Toad as well. So it makes sense Nintendo's just going to pack that week full of stuff, because it seems like that July week is going to be just seriously so much content out there. Nintendo can top it off with the Octo expansion as well in terms of dropping that. Plus, it would be almost about a year since Splatoon 2 launched. I think it launched like July 21st or something like that last year, so it all makes sense for it to drop around that time. Nintendo also did say that it's going to be a summer release for that, so it all makes sense. It'll be after E3. We'll have the Inklings in Super Smash Bros. We'll probably get to see them for the first time as well. So Splatoon 2 fever will be hitting a high even then after E3, and that Octo expansion is really going to bring a lot of people back into Splatoon 2. One of the best things that people don't talk about enough is how Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2, how much they improved the single player experience. It's a much better single player game, and this Octo expansion actually looks better than the vanilla Splatoon 2 experience, and of course better than Splatoon 1's experience. So I'm looking forward to that, but really the reason why I want to get this Octo expansion is just so I can play as an Octoling in the multiplayer. Nintendo always does these things to where like they make you buy their freaking DLC, whether it's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in terms of the DLC packs, or it's this thing right here, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They had some pretty cool DLC. It's always very enticing. Outside of Fire Emblem, all of their DLC is usually really enticing, and this one is no exception to that, because now you can play as the Octoling, but you have to buy the expansion pass in order to beat that. Then once you beat it, then you can play as the Octoling. So you know everyone's gonna go out there that plays Splatoon, and I play Splatoon regularly because we play it on PE Arena. Now I have to buy this expansion pass and play it. So that's the one thing, guys. That's the one thing. Nintendo will always hook you with something when it comes to their DLC. It'll never be the most expensive DLC. It'll never be the most in terms of just sheer amount of content, but they will always get you with their DLC. Or at least they always get me with their DLC. So what do you guys think about this Octo expansion dropping on July 13th? It's going to be a packed week that week. There's going to be so much stuff to play with Crash Bandicoot, Project Octopath Traveler, and Captain Toad. And this, if it does come true, but like I said, it looks pretty official to me. That was the official German Facebook page. That was obviously put out, printed, and made by Nintendo, and they maybe just put it out too early. Not really sure, but either way, what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next topic here, Suda51 discusses making Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes instead of a vanilla No More Heroes 3, no voice acting in the game, potential for physical release, and ports of the first two games. So there's just like a smorgasbord of stuff that he discusses here. So the following bits of information comes from a Gamatsu feature with Suda51. So here's what Gamatsu had to say in terms of the first question. Thanks for sitting down with us, Suda-san. To start us off, why did you decide to make Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes rather than a traditional No More Heroes 3? Here's what Suda had to say, quote, there are several reasons. The first is that this is a brand new adventure for Travis. He is no longer an assassin going out to kill other assassins. He is going into video games, fighting in games within the game, so it's a completely new concept. No More Heroes 1 and No More Heroes 2 kind of set the formula for the series. With this one, I wanted to take it out of the numbered installments and do something completely different. Gamatsu responded with, will Robin Atkin Downs return to voice Travis in the English version? Suda responded with, there won't be any voice acting in Travis Strikes Again. Then they responded with, is there going to be a physical release? Then Suda said, maybe. Now for the final question, they said, are there any plans to port No More Heroes 1 and 2 to Nintendo Switch, or is it something you at least want to do? Oh, 1-2 Switch? No More Heroes 1-2 Switch? Yeah, it would be awesome if we could do it, but I still have to figure it out. Marvelous and Grasshopper manufacturers share the IP, so I would have to get their permission. So that's the biggest thing here, guys. I think a lot of people don't notice, and I know Suda didn't say this, but I doubt anyone at this point would have just outright funded a No More Heroes 3. So he definitely went on a smaller scale. It seems like Grasshopper, in terms of Grasshopper manufacturer, they are self-publishing this one. Marvelous, I guess, is involved somewhat. Maybe they're involved in a physical version. That's why I said maybe, but it's not necessarily going to be something that's going to take the amount of money and the amount of time that a No No More Heroes 3 would have to do, because they'd have to change things up quite a bit. No More Heroes 1 to No More Heroes 2 did have a bigger investment. I can tell just by playing the game that they did spend a lot more time and money making the game. But No More Heroes 3, in terms of jumping from an SD system to an HD system, I just don't think Gung Ho, Grasshopper Manufacturer, Marvelous, nobody's gonna fund it at this point. Now, if Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes does well, if there's hype and interest in the franchise, I definitely think that it can come back. But the biggest thing for Suda, which he kind of alludes to here, is the funding. They own the IP. I'd have to get the permission. Somebody would have to fund it. Suda's not going to self-publish that. It would cost way too much. So I can see what he's trying to do here. But I feel that this game is actually going to do okay. The impressions out of PAX that the game is a lot of fun, and I do think that people are going to go out there and pick it up. And since it is a smaller scale, looking just to try to gauge interest on the Nintendo Switch. But I don't think this game has to sell like 1 million copies in order for us to get No More Heroes 3. I just think that there has to be a positive buzz. Of course, the game needs to review okay, and people just need to be interested in it. A couple 100,000 will do, and I'm pretty sure that Marvelous and Grasshopper Manufacturer and everyone that's involved will help Suda make No More Heroes 3 a possibility. But they're going to have to invest a lot more money than they did back on the Wii in terms of No More Heroes 1 and No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. It's just going to take a lot more, considering the Nintendo Switch is a system that you can take portably in addition to on the home console. They haven't spent that type of money on No More Heroes ever, so it definitely will be a little bit more of an investment. But at the same time, of course, it'll be worth it if Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes gets enough buzz out there. But like I said, it doesn't have to do, oh my gosh, crazy. They're using a licensed engine. It's a smaller end game in terms of things. I'm personally excited for the game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and everything that I've seen out of PAX, like I stated, has been that the game is actually a lot of fun. Pretty good, smooth controls, great stylized art, and just a lot of fun to play. So that's something that I've seen quite a bit. I've been watching the gameplay. Not everyone might not agree with me in terms of that, but from the hands-on gameplay, it seems like it's a lot of fun to go through. So I'm definitely going to be picking it up, and I hope they do a physical edition for this game. I think this game needs a physical edition. I want people to have some box art, to have it right then and there. So I'm hoping they do a physical edition. If they didn't do physical, it'd be a travesty, considering that No More Heroes is one of those games. If it's a game within a game, it's old school, it's the retro style. You want to have that box, you want to have that cartridge. That's just something that I need to have. So Suda, let's go ahead and let's make that a yes, a definitive yes the next time that anybody interviews you, and not a maybe. Because yes, we do need a physical edition for Travis Strikes Again and No More Heroes. So what do you guys think about this game so far? Do you feel that No More Heroes 3 will come after this? What are your thoughts on everything? Let me hear what you have to say in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the final topic for this video, Mercenary Saga Chronicles Physical Edition will be coming to North America this summer. So very surprise kind of physical edition, kind of coming out of nowhere for this game. So PM Studios and Actiel, and I probably said that wrong, will release a physical edition of the tactical turn-based strategy RPG Mercenary Saga Chronicles in North America this summer, the companies have announced. The game is a collection of all 3 Mercenary Saga titles, was initially released via the Nintendo eShop in February. So here's an overview of the game via PM Studios, and I'm so glad I didn't buy this game. The Mercenary Saga series, made up of Mercenary Saga's Will of the White Lions, Mercenary Saga 2 Order of the Silver Eagle, and Mercenaries Saga 3 Grey Wolves of War, offer hours of tactical RPG gaming to Nintendo Switch owners in an all-in-one package. Your decisions and mid-battle strategic choices will determine the fate of your squad of warriors. Your job is to cleverly move your squad across the play grid, attacking opponents as they come within range. Your effectiveness in battle is determined by character classes and equipment, which is under your complete control before heading into battle. With each victory, you'll gain experience and skill points, which you can use to level up your characters and boost their stats in preparation for the next fierce battle. Your choices, both in and out of battle, will determine how the story progresses and ultimately how it all ends. Here's the key features of the game. Your fate in your hands, a massive campaign featuring a host of chapters and content that will keep you busy for hours, but play smart. Your decisions will guide your story routes and endings. Strength through battle. Success in battle allows you to upgrade your team and equipment, master the battlefield to master the game. Mana is key. You'll slowly accrue mana throughout each battle, which will allow you to unleash devastating attacks. Get your strategy RPG fix. 3 games in one package isn't enough. Clear the game once to unlock more difficulty levels for limitless challenging gameplay. So this is very much of a Fire Emblem light when it comes to things. So if you like Fire Emblem, you're probably going to like this. You have story paths that can affect the story. You have tactical RPG gameplay. It's on a grid-based battles. So yeah, from what I've heard in terms of when this game launched, everyone was saying if you're a Fire Emblem fan, then you're definitely going to love this one. Now, I love Fire Emblem, but my heart is out there for one true strategy RPG, and that is Fire Emblem. But for everyone else who wants to try out something beforehand, or to see if you even like strategy RPGs, I definitely recommend Mercenary Chronicles on the Nintendo Switch. You get a lot of content for a pretty good price as well. Now, another thing that I do want to note is that the physical editions for these independent games that are coming, it's always something to kind of just wait a little bit, right? Because we've been seeing that quite a bit and some people get mad. You don't always have to buy games day one. I know that's what publishers want you to do, and I know day one is a really big thing, but sometimes it's okay to wait. It's okay to wait sometimes, especially if you think there might be a physical edition, or if the game sells well, then usually a physical edition is coming. I did this with Sonic Mania. I've done this with like various other titles, like Portal Knights. I waited, but then I didn't go pick up the game. But either way, I waited for my physical edition. Like, there's no need to rush out there and buy every single game if you love physical. Now, if you don't care, obviously go out there and get the game digital, do whatever you want. But for some of these independent titles that are launching, you can wait. Rocket League was another game that I waited on. It came out digital. I was like, you know what, there's probably gonna be a physical version. And there was a physical version. Went out there and picked it up. It was fantastic. Love having the physical version of Rocket League. So for me, you can always wait, but like I said, guys, if you want, you can go pick it up if you want to digital, or you can wait for the physical versions to come out. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to Mercenary Sagas Chronicles and the physical edition? Also, Suda51 on Travis Strikes Again at No More Heroes, and the official German page kind of outing the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion release date for July 13th. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.